What's up, everybody? Super Crazy Am here, bringing another NBA 2K15 My Team video, guys. What is up? What is going on, man? But what I really want to talk about today is the old school teams that we are going to have in NBA 2K16. So let me get right in it. 10 out of the 12 are we already know, and I'll give you my guess on the next two teams that I think or I would want, to be the next two classic teams on the game myself. So let me get into it here. So far we got, excuse me, the 99-2000 Toronto Raptors, the 99-2000 Portland Trail Blazers, the 2000-2001 Los Angeles Lakers, the 02-03 Mavericks, 03-04 Pistons, 04-05 Phoenix Suns, 05-06 Miami Heat, 07-08 Boston Celtics, 07-08 Houston Rockets, and 12-13 2012-2013 Miami Heat. So those are good teams to add to the game, man. It's going to spice things up, especially when you're playing friends and stuff like that. I think they said you're actually going to be able to actually use like the old school teams online this year. I believe that's what I heard. But let's start with the rosters on the 2000 Raptors. We have Muggsy Bogues, D. Brown, Vince Carter, Doug Christie, Del Curry, Antonio Davis, Antonio Lang, Sean Marks, Tracy McGrady, Charles Oakley, Michael Stewart, John Thomas, Alvin Williams, Kevin Willis, and Haywood Workman. And there's another dude, I can't say his name, Axelaner Radjanovic. I can't say his name. He's a center. But anyways, man, that's a solid team to actually use. I know back in the day, those players weren't like, some of those were, solid like bench players like T-Mac and Charles Oakley at that point in his career. It's kind of, I think, towards the end of his career. So he was more like a role player off the bench, like more of an enforcer than anything. So moving on. 2000 Blazers. We got Greg Anthony, Stacey Augmon, used to be pretty good. Brian Grant, Gary Grant, Antonio Harvey, Joe Klein, Jermaine O'Neal. That's when Jermaine O'Neal, I think he was a rookie or maybe his second year in the league. We got Scottie Pippen. Sabonis used to be one of my Sabonis used to be one of my favorite centers to watch in the game, man, because dude could literally pass the ball like a machine, man. I really love watching him play. I mean, if you get a chance, man, just look up Sabonis and just watch, how he passes the ball for a center. It's just crazy. That was a long time ago. Delip Shrimp used to be good with the Sonics. He was okay for the Blazers, nothing special though. Then we have Steve Smith. Steve Smith was a beast. Damon Stoudemire, he was a beast then. Bonzi Wells, he was a beast then too. Rasheed Wallace, another beast. Man, it's going to be crazy using that team, man. I'm really going to enjoy using that team. That's probably going to be one of my favorite teams to actually use. Alright, going on to the 01 Lakers, we have Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Greg Foster, Rick Fox. Rick Fox used to be a solid role player. Well, I mean, he started, but he was more of a role player, kind of just did his job. Wasn't really like a big-time scorer or anything. Devin Green, more of like a six-man off the bench. Horace Grant, Ron Harper, Robert Horry, Tyronn Lue, Mark Madison, Slava Medvedenko, Shaquille O'Neal, Isaiah Ryder, and Brian Shaw. Not a bad team, I guess, man. I guess LD2K pulled for that team to be in the game. I'm just going to put that out there. He might have pulled for that. Anyways, moving on now. We're going to go on to the 2003 Mavericks. We have Sean Bradley, Raja Bell, Michael Finley, Adrian Griffin, Adam Harrington. I don't know who the hell that is. Avery Johnson used to be the coach of the Nets. He also was point guard for the San Antonio Spurs. Popeye Jones, he was actually an assistant coach for the Nets as well. I think he's with the Pacers now. Rafe LaFrentz used to be a good shot blocker. Eduardo Nahara, he bounced around from Man, the Mavericks to the Nuggets to the Nets. He was around town, man. Anyways, then we have Steve Nash. He was a beast back in the day. Dirk, obviously, he's a beast. He was definitely a beast back then. Mark Strickland. Then we have Nick Van Exel and Walt Williams. I don't know who that is, but moving on here. Another one of my teams that I'm going to, well, not one of my teams, but another team that I'm really going to like to use. 2004 Pistons. We have Chucky Atkins, Chauncey Billups, Eldon Campbell, Hubert Davis, Jermaine Fawkes, Darvin Ham, Richard Hamilton, Lindsey Hunter, Mike James, Darko Milicic, Mehmet Okur, Tayshaun Prince, Bob Sura, Ben Wallace. I really, really like Ben Wallace. Corliss Williams and Rasheed Wallace. That is going to be a monster team to use, man. I'm really going to enjoy playing with them as well. That's just going to be crazy. And the next team I'm going to mention is going to be fun, too. The 2005 Suns, we have Barbosa, Stephen Hunter, Jim Jackson, Casey Jacobson, Joe Johnson, Sean Marion, Walter McCarty, Bo Outlaw, Steve Nash, Smush Parker, Quentin Richardson, Paul Shirley, Amari Stoudemire, Jake Voskuhl, and Jackson Vroman. Man, that team is going to be crazy, man. That's a three-point shooting team all day long outside of Sean Marion, but that's definitely going to be fun. Moving on, man, to the 2006 Miami Heat. Derek Anderson, Shannon Anderson, Earl Barron, Michael Doliak, Udonis Haslem, Jason Capono, Alonzo Mourning. We have Shaquille O'Neal, Gary Payton, James Posey, Dwayne Wade, Antoine Walker, Jason Williams. We got white chocolate in the game finally. I'm excited for that. Darrell Wright. Man, these teams are crazy. I mean, you guys already know who was already on the 2008 Celtics, but we got Ray Allen, Tony Allen, P.J. Brown, Sam Cassell, Glenn Davis, Kevin Garnett, Eddie House, Kevin Perkins, Paul Pierce, Scott Pollard, James Posey, Leon Poe, Gabe Pruitt, Rajon Rondo, and Brian, the GOAT, Scallop Brady. I don't know why people call him the GOAT, man, but that is just funny in general, just even talking about that. But anyways, the 2008 Rockets are going to be another really, really fun team to use, man. I used to use these guys actually a lot. I mean, a lot. When I used to play Xbox, I used to play actually NBA Live, 08, 07, 06. And man, Yao Ming. Oh, same thing. I used to play 2K as well. They're just tough team to use, man. I mean, like, for you to lose a game, man, you have to really suck. I mean, really. But anyways, they had Rayford Austin. Used to be a monster back in the day. Well, in the game, that is. I mean, he used to be solid. But Shane Battier, Aaron Brooks, he's a scorer. Steve Francis, when he was a beast. Gerald Green. Let's see. Mike Harris, Chuck Hayes, Luther Head, Bobby Jackson. Bobby Jackson used to be a good three-point shooter. Mike James, Bobby Jones, Carl Landry, Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming, Dikembe Mutombo, Steve Novak, Luis Scola, Kendrick Snyder, Bonzi Wells, Justin Williams, and Lauren Woods. We have the 2013 Miami Heat. We have Ray Allen, Chris Anderson, Joel Anthony, Shane Battier, Chris Bosh, Mario Chalmers, Norris Cole, Josh Harrelson, Terrell Harris. Man. Udonis Haslem, Juwan Howard, LeBron James, James Jones, Rashard Lewis, Mike Miller, Dexter Pittman, Jarvis Vernado, and Dwayne Wade. Now, these teams, man, that they put in this year's game are, it's really, really good, man, and exciting. Spice the game up a little bit. Now, the last two teams who I would want them to be, I'm not sure if it's going to actually be these two teams, but I'm going to throw it out there. I think it's like the 05-06 Pacers, if I'm not mistaken. I would like to see in the game. Or maybe it's not the 05-06. Maybe it's like, I don't know, 03-04 Pacers with Reggie Miller and stuff. And another team, the 2002-2003 New Jersey Nets, which probably won't be in the game either. But those are the two teams that I would want in the game. I'm trying to remember somebody made a commentary thinking it would be a different team, or like a different team in the game or whatever. I heard the Blazers with Brandon Roy. I heard Chris Move said what the hell was it? Sacramento Kings he thinks would be in the game since they got White Chocolate in the game now. Jason Williams. So yeah, man. I mean, with like Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic and Vlade Divac, and then if we could get Chris Webber back in the game, that'll be good too. But yeah, man, we're only literally 2 days away from actually, hearing who they're going to, what the last two teams are going to be. I'm really excited for it, man. I honestly and truthfully cannot wait. It's been a long year, especially at the end here, man, for 2K. It sucks, man, because when it gets to like that 10th month of 2K, I start to play it less and stuff, man, until the new game comes out, man. Because at the end of the day, man, you really want the new features, the new game modes, the new graphics, the new animations, just everything in general, man. Starting your team all over from scratch again, man, and working your way up. That's what I want every year. I wish they made the game every 10 months instead of once a year, but I mean, it is what it is, man. You got to give them time to build the game, obviously, and, work out some flaws and kinks in the game. But, yeah, man. I'm back. I'm here, man. I'm going to try to get another video. I'm going to try to get another video out later today, if possible. But, yeah, guys, as always, man, do me a favor. If you like the video, please like the video, share it. If not, do what you do. Super crazy, man. I'm out. Peace.